Yeah, hi there, it's Nazley and myself. I'm Mike Moriarty with my colleague Nazley Sharif. We're here at the Gauteng Investors Conference, and I've got to say that it's a fancy place, lots of people here, a lot of money that must have been spent on this. But the question is it really value for money? Well, I'm going to hand over to my colleague Nazley.
Yeah, Mike, you make a very important point. We just come back from the address by Deputy President Moriarty. And it was a very interesting address, I would say. I would agree with him on a couple of things. Gauteng does have massive potential to grow the GDP rate by 3%, I think he said. But the problem is we have a failed government that doesn't know how to implement anything. And the Deputy President said that the only way that we can grow the economy is if Gauteng steps up and actually implements their plans to do just that. Like Mike said, a lot of money being spent here today. The question will be, how is this money that is supposedly pledged, 312 billion rand, going to effectively create jobs and grow the economy? Mike, what do you think about the pledges?
Yeah, no, look, I'm not sure that these pledges have materialized. We're going to ask for details, but I'm sure they're going to be underpinned by the government playing its part. And when you were pointing out what the Deputy Minister was saying, he was pointing at the very things that stop people investing. Crime, uncertainty about services, and also the policy that pervades in this particular province. So unless they address that, no amount of big conferences is going to solve the problem of investment. They actually have to have a government that is a partner and deals with the things that government is supposed to do. Until they do that, you know, all of these conferences are very nice, lots of nice people to meet, but it won't materialize in the way that they're predicting.
Absolutely. Again, the Deputy President spoke about the township economy, but nothing is being done in the township economy. It's just a talking point. And ours is to do oversight and ensure that these plans are actually being implemented. Mike, I don't understand this weird obsession with speed trains and smart cities. It just gives me a headache.
Well, you know, as they say, before you run, you must walk. I think what the government in Gauteng and in Johannesburg particularly needs to do is do the basics right first.
Absolutely.
Once you get the basics right, then the other stuff will follow. Smart cities will arrive because the business and the society will have become smart. All that then needs to happen is that as we've done these services correctly, we can enable, but if we've got partnership from the big IT people, I'm sure that they'll help us make it happen, but it will only happen when the basics are done.
Yeah, and collaboration. That's it from Nazley and Mike, and we'll keep you informed as the day keeps going.